Alright, so now we get our first decision making. See, well, I have 6 points to be able to use. We need some charisma. Yes, we do. We need some intelligence. Want to have some health. Be a little buff. I got 3 points. Manipulation. I want manipulation. I'm gonna go another one with intelligence. I gotta go at least one on manipulation. And let's see. I gotta do a little charisma. So what I'm doing is 2 in the charisma, 2 in the intelligence, 1 each on health and manipulation. Let's check this out. Just me and an old lady. You could say that. Yes. Ah, another choice. Do I give her some coins? Ah, what the hell. If I got some money, let's give it up. Here it goes. Oh, she nailed it right on the money. But in the very near future, I see an opportunity that could change everything. Oh, I see. Yes, here I see that if you do not accept your destiny, something terrible will happen to you. A pact. The opportunity to make a pact with your inner demon. Sell your soul. The soul has the power to alter the fabric of reality. Wisdom, money, fresh fruit. Whoa. The old lady is not old anymore. Women and money are among the most common wishes. Concerning the fresh fruits, well, they may also be arranged. What is this place? Who are you? What has happened? Let's go with that. Who are you? I'll be your guide. I'm here to help, advise, and comfort. place is exactly the same. What has changed is your perception of reality. And so what has happened? You're awake, and now you can see a reality that is beyond what meets the eye. You are one of the few chosen ones who have the privilege of this possession, the power to transform your wishes into reality. Seems too good to be true. Indeed, but everything has its price. And what you need to sacrifice to get what you want is your soul. Still listening. Be granted access to a powerful mystical being who will be able to fulfill your wishes. Men are used to calling demon those creatures they consider evil, but this is not the case. He will only give you what you ask. It's up to you to accept, to use the energy of your soul to make these wishes. You can make the pact to have access to your demon, and this will not cost you anything. However, if you accept what he offers, you will have to give up a part of your soul in exchange for your wish. To make the pact, you have to make a cut in your hand. If you prefer to continue living an empty and dull life as you have been living until this day, just let the dagger fall. Breath, and I made the cut. I felt no pain. Instead of blood, a light poured from the cut out of my hand, leaving a scar with a bright blue color in the palm of my hand. I felt a sense of vertigo, and back at the bus stop I was. This blue line represents your soul. The shorter the line, the less soul you have left. So I'm at 100% right now. Forgotten about that awkward old lady. And what happens when my soul line ends? I die? It does not work necessarily like that. Still can't believe that this is all real. Try it out. You do want to know what happens, right? Miracle Reversal showed it to me. I was surprised when I noticed it was not her reflection I was seeing in the mirror. It was me, no doubt, but it was a different version of myself. A simpler version, more binary, made of raw desire. The reflection will be your channel of communication between you and your inner demon. For 1% of your soul, I can make the bus arrive early. It was frightening to see that this distorted version of my reflection charged a part of my soul for something so trivial. So what is your answer? I'm sure there'll be some opportunities. Yeah, I wasn't going to get 1% just for the bus to arrive. Oh my, instead of I'm getting old, I'm not even at the bus stop where I needed to be. Good luck, young man. She walked away and I stayed there waiting for the bus to arrive. That night, it took me a while to sleep. I was thinking about everything that happened that day. What have I done? Once again, I saw myself in a dark version of reality. I see you made the pact. I can feel the mark on you. Have you decided what will be your first wish? Oh, I certainly have something nice when I see you, darling. I'm curious to see what you're going to wish. But do not tell me now. I do not want to spoil the surprise. If I might, I would like to make a small suggestion. It is important to convince and persuade people to do what you want them to do. Have you thought about how it would be to have enough skill with words to turn all people into your puppets? For 10% of your soul, I can give you ability to convince almost anyone. 10%. Ooh. I'm gonna take it. 10%. Okay, so that bumped that 1 to a 3. So now I have 3 in that. Somehow I felt more able to understand people. It seemed easy to push the right buttons to get what I wanted from anybody else. I'm at 90% now. That is much better, isn't it? You will not regret it. This change will be very handy, believe me. I think you should rest and relax. Your life was hard. Your life will hardly be as dull as it was before. See you soon. Bye-bye. Then in the blink of an eye, she's gone. And I was in the real world again. Well, he says ... I'll say, well, shit. I had a sexy lady in my bedroom and now she's gone. Damn it. It was late. Decided to get some sleep. We are now into chapter 1 of the game. It's another awful day at the office. I still couldn't tell why, but my work had always been annoying, but now it felt more annoying than ever. Boss, you're falling behind in our schedule. I need you to catch up immediately. Stay here until you finish everything. But what? And what happens if I don't stay? Oh yeah, let's get a little mouthy with the boss. If you don't stay, you can use that new spare time to do something special like looking for a new job. I hated the situation. I knew he wasn't bluffing. Could not afford to lose my job. Not now. Okay, boss, I'll stay. Each minute took hours to pass. I was the only person there, and I hadn't gotten through half of what I had to do yet. Why me? Why, you ask? My goodness. Because you want to, that's why. You could transform your boss into a camel if you wanted to. Or this office into your own harem. Oh, that might be better. Instead, you chose to spend your days working at a job you obviously hate. You're right, you know, I should use my new power. At least I keep my whole soul. Yeah, I want to use my special abilities when I'm out in the world. Are you sure you want to do that? Such a short life shouldn't be spent doing something dull just in exchange for money. I think you've already sold your soul, don't you think? If you're going to sell it, at least do it to the highest bidder. Guess you're right. For 3% of your soul, I can finish all your work. I called that a good offer. I do too. 3%? Yeah, that's good. I like it. And the work was all finished. I could leave the office. Got out of the office and went to, well, you guessed it, the bus stop. I had lost the last bus of the night. Right now, my only option was to wait for a cab. Night is young, darling. Darling, darling. Why don't you go out, relax, meet new and exciting people? Let me guess. You're taking me to a place where I pay for your beer with my soul, right? Such a silly boy. I had something else in mind. They're an interesting place, a nearby pub. Why don't you go somewhere else to have fun and relax? It's too late already, but no way. Let's go. Oh, you couldn't give me a warning now? Damn it! There's a special girl in this pub. Really? There's always girls in these places. But not like this. You could say that she is your soulmate. Or one of them at least. I don't believe in those things. There are many soulmates for each person. Meeting a soulmate is a life-changing experience. A soulmate compels you to become your true self, the very best or the very worst of your one self. Let me check to see if the volume of the game is too loud. Okay, I have it down. A soulmate will compel you to become your true self, the very best or the very worst of yourself. Believe it or not, go down the street, you will find that pub. I'm at 87%, so we're still all right. Okay, let's go to the pub. Wow, what's happening? Look at all the people, they're dancing. I went out looking for the bartender. I needed something to enhance my social skills. Or I stood there and tried to find out where the special girl could be. Now I need me a drink. Hi, fellow. What do you want to drink? Give me a beer, give me some sake, a good old whiskey, please. Cuba Libre, rum and coke. Oh, hell yeah, rum and coke, baby. Rum and coke. Thanks. But I couldn't find any girl who looked special to me. What am I doing here? Then my reflex appeared. My reflection? Not my reflex. For 5% of your soul, I can show you who your soulmate is. Whew. That'd bring me down to 82%. Let's do it. Deal. There she was, walking in my direction. Well, hello, baby. Perfect match for the man I always wanted to be. The man I was destined to become. She was my soulmate. Do you know why people call Coke with rum Cuba Libre? Not really. Why? Because Coke comes from USA and rum comes from Cuba. And it was created to celebrate Cuba's independence. Where'd you learn that? I saw it in a game. never saw you here before. What's your name? Lost. Just like in Ghost Story. Funny thing, my name is there too. I'm Peg, short for Marguerite. How the hell is Peg short for that? Nice to meet you, Peg. Nice to meet you too. Tell me, how did you end up here? I find it more interesting to know how you ended up here. I needed it to relax a bit, or I was looking for you. Now, which way do I go? Do I need to relax? Do I want to be suave? I find it more interesting to know how you ended up here, or just going with I was looking for you, babe. This is interesting how she got there. I work nearby. That's why I'm here, always around here. It's nice to know. And what do? I scribble other people's skins. I'm a tattoo artist. And you? I'm an accountant. And do you like what you do? No, I don't. It's really boring, or it helps me pay my bills, doesn't it? Let's go with the boring. Doing something I didn't like just because I had to. What did you do before? I was in the last year of law school. I left everything behind and decided to do something that would make me feel alive. And it was that easy, huh? It was a tough decision to make. My internship paid more than what I make today. Then you understand that money is not so important. Then you need less than what you thought you needed. Not everyone is as courageous as you. Oh, thanks. Tell me about you. What do you really want to do? Choices again. Good at drawing. Maybe you could do something with that. I want to travel the world. I want to be my own boss. I want to choose here. I want to be my own boss. Like that. Not a bad idea. To be independent is tempting. You choose what to do and when to do it. That's nice. I like that chat, but I really need to go. Why do you need to go? I'm tired. I know I may not look like it, but I am the kind of person who goes to bed early. Come on, stay a little longer. I'm really enjoying this chat with you. And that showed that I was using my charisma. I really like this too, but I'm really tired and with an annoying headache. I'll see you some other day. You're not going to give me a goodbye kiss? If you don't, I'll have to go with you. Wow, this guy is a smooth operator. Okay, just a kiss and then I'll go. Good, but a bit odd. I felt desperate. She was into me a lot more than she would let me know. Is that good enough for a goodbye? I'll catch up with you some other day. Really have to go. Bye. Will you let her just go like that? They're gonna be after this part of my soul. They're gonna be after part of my soul, Jennifer. I'm at 82%. When I get to 0, my soul's gone. Oh. But I'm talking to a sexy lady at a bar. What did you want me to do? I can't force her. But she is your soulmate, even if she doesn't know it yet. This is becoming too complex. Shouldn't all this be easier? Isn't she my soulmate? It's complex because it's important. it's complex because it's fate. And with fate, things are never that simple. You can make this easier though, you know. For 15% of your soul, you could have her. Fuck that, 15%? Damn. I can't do 15%, I'm sorry. Even for a sexy lady like her, I can't do 15%. Nah, not for 15%. So I stayed there, drinking alone. Man, this is depressing. A woman dressed as if she were 20 years younger was passing right next to me. Younger? Hell, she looks 20 years older. She doesn't know how to take care of a cute boy like you, but I do, you know. It's obvious that she knew how to take care of a bottle of vodka. There's something in my eyeball here. Do you see it? Can you help me? You can be really grateful. You'll see if you come with me. Yeah, I have to go. She's skanky. What's that? No, I said I added. No, I added. This is I got. This is the first one that I'm streaming it live. So they're seeing it the same way, same time I'm seeing it. And the next day at the office. Faust! Have you done what I told you? Yes, here it is. Finally, something useful came from you. I knew it much more than most people would have done. One more day of torture in my work had reached its end. On the next day I had a day off, so I could rest a little tonight. Spending some time with my adorable bed when my phone rang. Hey Foss! Dude, what's up? Hey Wagner, long time no see. Oh, what are you gonna do tomorrow besides your holiday sketch of the Sleeping Beauty? It's been some time since we played basketball together. Let's play some ball. I don't know. Check out if I... Come on, man. We haven't seen each other for so long. It'd be nasty to say no, just like that. So, what do you say, dude? Come on, let's go. Alright. Count me in. Awesome, man. See you tomorrow then. On the next day, not in a good mood at all, I went to the basketball court. Voss! Nice to see you, bro. This is Hog. He's going to play with us. Yo, man. How you doing? I'm okay. Hey, who's that guy, Wagner? I'll be cool. I'm okay. But how are we gonna play? Just the three of us. How about me against you two? Yeah, that sounds fair. If you can handle it, man. So, let's make a bet, yo. Turn things on, dude. Yo, dude, how much? How much you want to bet, Hog? 20 bucks? Nah, something much better than that. 10% of the soul are the ones who lose. Ah, very magical, dude. Let's bet a part of our souls then. So, Faust, you gonna run? Or are you yellow? Nobody calls me yellow. Or, Wagner, I think we better leave. Yeah, I ain't gonna give up 10% of my soul, or however many percent to lose, because I'm gonna lose to this guy. Screw that. I think we'd better leave, Wagner. Damn, we've just got here. Come on, Wagner. I knew it wasn't a good idea to stay there. Tried to make Wagner come with me, pulling him by his arm, going as quickly as possible. And a huge guy blocked our way. Yes, he is huge. His arm is as thick as I am. Make the bet. Face me. You leave me no choice. Fight him? Ah, fuck that. Who said I wouldn't bet? Or, okay, let's play. Which one is that one? Is that what, oh, make people do what they want? Yeah, who said I wouldn't bet? Are you nuts? I don't ever run from a bet. I just need to get my lucky socks in the car. I don't bet anything without using them. Why didn't you say so? Bear was as stupid as he was big. He bought the excuse I gave him when we get past the room. Why did you let them pass? To the car just to get his lucky socks. Damn, they are fleeing, you stupid idiot. Get in the car, man, fast. Damn, they got away. After that mess, we got to Wagner's place safely. Wagner's place needs loving, because that is some nasty place, dude. Wow, dude, what the hell was that? Why did they get so bothered about a shitty game? The story was pretty weird, but then I had to tell Wagner about my pact. But when I was going to tell, my voice just vanished. Air didn't flow, my mouth wouldn't open to speak. Why are you looking at me like that? Shit. I noticed it would be useless to keep trying. The best thing to do was to go away and clear my head. Nothing special, man. I'm gonna go home. See you later. See you, dude. After a night of unpleasant dreams, I was ready to go to work. Wasn't able to take what happened the day before out of my head. What the hell was that? Give 5% of your soul and I will answer your question. 5% to find out what that was about. You know what, I'm going to, because I want to know the information so I don't walk into it again and have to give up more of my soul. So 5% is going to bring me down to 77. Deal. What's your question? Okay, so now I gotta ask the right question. Who the hell is that Hog guy? How did Hog know that I had made a pact? How can I have more than 100% of my soul? Or I have no further questions. Well, I gotta ask a question. Let's say, how did Hog know that I'd made the pact? Some beings have the power to identify people who made the pact. Can I have that power too? I can give you this power for 200% of your soul. Wow, that ain't gonna happen. Okay, that won't happen fast for sure. What's your question? How can I have more than 100% of my soul? Is it possible to have more than 100% of your soul? Yeah, there are some ways to do that. The most used and simple one is betting. So I could replace parts of my soul like this, right? Your soul is unique. Parts of other souls you won by betting can be used to make wishes. Your soul is unique and what you've done cannot be undone. Once you use your soul, it's lost forever and it'll become scarred. What kind of scars are we talking about? That question is not about the same subject. For 5% of your soul, I can answer it. Nah. Never mind. What's your question? Who the hell is that hog guy? It is not clear for me. There is something protecting him that does not allow me to see anything else. I can tell you one thing, he is neither human nor demon. What is he then? I'm sure he's not an angel. Angels and demons are the same thing. There's absolutely no difference between them. Religions created that difference. He might be an illusion or a puppet. A puppet? There are rituals that allow you to reanimate corpses and use them as puppets. If he is a puppet, then there must be someone pulling the strings, right? Oh, that's my intelligence, yes. Yes, that is correct. Some beings have the power to identify people who made the pact. Can I have that power too? For 200%. Okay, I have no further questions. I couldn't stop thinking about what had happened. I needed to know more about Hog. So I decided to investigate him, he looked like a dangerous kind of guy, so I tried to forget about him. Yeah, let's go to the office. Later, I received a call. Faust! Why is your voice sounding like that, Wagner? I'm gonna kill myself, bro. I just called to say goodbye. Take it easy, man. Tell me, what's going on? Hello? Hello? Wagner, are you there? I just I ran. Damn it, man. Got to Wagner's house as fast as I could. I wanted to tell Wagner that blood spatter on the walls would not make it look any better than it already does. It's horrible. Go away, Faust. If you stay, you will die with me. Come on, Wagner, you don't have to do that. Don't get any closer, man, or you will die too. I needed to receive that gun from his hand, which is going to be a health thing, which I have 1. Or I can use my words to talk him out of it, which is the 3. Let's go with that. Is that what you really want, Wagner? How's that? You believe in God, don't you? You are religious, correct? Yeah, but... So you know what happens to suicidal guys, don't you? But I can't live like this anymore, man. I can't handle it. I know, man. I know. That's why I'm going to do something only a friend would do for a friend. I'm going to kill you so you don't have to commit suicide. You'd do that for me, bro? Of course I would. I'm your best friend. Give me the gun. Shaking, Wagner reached out and handed me the gun. I had to have simple-minded friends. I saw in his face the beginning of a smile, gratitude. I hit him hard. The smile went away and he passed out. Picked up the phone and called the emergency. So now Wagner was safe, hospitalized, and resting. How is he? Physically, he's fine, despite the large amount of cocaine in his body. Cocaine, but he had never used cocaine before. His mental state is very unstable. The damage was huge. Wagner needs to be hospitalized immediately. It may be possible to recover his mind over time. My friend was alive, but he was not okay at all. And I could be next. Chapter 2. Twist. Skeptical, that is what I was. I never thought I'd get entangled in a web with a crazy old woman. A loan shark reflex, a ghostly seductress, and weird people bet on souls. I went to my secret place, the place I go when I need to be alone, when I really need to think about me and my life. Being located in a great plain over the city, enjoyed a wonderful sunset view. For some reason, looking at the sun made my thoughts clearer. More than once I got myself talking to the sun and somehow it answered me. It's all just crazy. What should I do? I don't really know what this is all about. Nothing is ever that simple, my boy. I like that place because no one used to go there. The old man really caught me by surprise. He was sinister. He could be anyone, but his face had something unsettling. In his eyes, one was green and the other was brown. Would you like some advice from an older soul? Let's say yes. Learn from our elders. You're good-mannered. That's good, my boy. Very good. You've chosen quite a nice place to think. Go. I heard bad coughs before, but nothing like that. Then I saw that the hand he used to cover his mouth was stained with his own blood. We needed to get you to a hospital. I'm okay, boy, I'm okay. Calm down. Will it bother you if I smoke? He chose to cure his coughing with a smoke. I know people like that. Hey, that's gonna kill you. It bothers me, so don't smoke. Ah, hell, be my guest. To be honest, I don't smoke. A pack of cigarettes appeared in my pocket and I was smoking. I've never heard of a non-smoker who carries a pack of cigarettes in his pocket before. Just like he'd never heard of someone who had sold his soul. It's not too hard to play the cough part. The coughing was heavier this time. There was even more blood than before in his hand. You really should go to a hospital, mister. Really? To do what? I'm tired of hospitals. Don't worry about me. Death is not so bad after all. I'll be straightforward with you. You made the pact. How do you know about that? No, I didn't make any pact. Which one am I going to choose here? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to ask him how he knew. I can see the scar in your hand. Faust. The old man knew about the pact and he also knew my name. You haven't realized it yet, but your role in all of this is bigger than you think. And how do you feel about all these new opportunities? With this curse, you mean? Which one do I choose here? That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's dangerous but useful. I'm trying to figure it all out. The pact is not that bad. Because I can get anything I want? That's one way to address the situation. You want something a lot more valuable than that. What do you mean? Your reflex. It isn't the same, right? Reflex. It's reflection. I keep misspelling that. He became some kind of demon who makes my wishes come true. That doesn't seem so very nice to me. I wouldn't call him a demon. It's either neither good nor bad. It's just what it is. It's your reflection. If he doesn't want to harm me, why is it so interested in my soul? It's not like that. Your soul is the price to alter the fabric of reality. The reflection offers you that price. You have to pay to do that. I don't understand. Why is the price of everything so high? Even simple things have a high price. You have a big urge to make things happen, things which shall come naturally, things that will come at the right time. choice to waste your soul with that type of wish is yours. Anyway, who are you? I am the only one who can help you. I know what her plan is. Well, there's one more person who knows about that. But unfortunately, that person can't do much for you. You didn't answer my question. What's her plan? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Damn it. He's coughing some more. Hopefully this comes off good. I had 3 people watching. Now it's back down to 1. But I don't know the sounds and the mic. I'm hoping that it works. I had less time than I expected. I'll call the emergency. No, no. Escape. Do not let her catch you. What are you talking about? Coughing again. You want to check on the tablet to see if you can hear me? Oh, you can plug it in. Real quick, like. Because I know the music in the background seems really loud, but I've got that turned down. We're going to check to make sure everything's sounding alright. So there's going to be a little delay. Hopefully a small delay. Just let me know when you get to it. Because I can always do it again and check that, you know, different answers take you down different paths, different storylines. I've used up I'm at 77% of my soul. So I've only used 23% so far. So that's not bad, I hope. He's still coughing. We're in a delay. He's got the longest cough in history going. Poor old man. Hold on just that. What now, babe? Average results. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna keep on going. She will do anything to catch you. He's coughing again. He fell. He was unconscious. Damn it, boy. You should have called the emergency. took my mobile phone and called the emergency, or I ran away before anything happened to me. I should call the emergency, but he said to get away before she caught him there. And I think she's going to collect his soul. So I'm getting the hell out of Dodge. When I got home, I immediately looked for my reflection. So, you're on my side after all. For 300% of your soul, I can answer that question. No. No thanks. As soon as my reflex was gone, the doorbell rang. Who is it? I'm a police officer. I need to speak with Mr. Foss. Is he home? Yeah, I'm Foss. Would you like to come in? That won't be necessary. I just wanted to ask you some questions. Is a man known as Hogg your acquaintance? Yes, but I wouldn't call him a friend, or I've never heard of anyone that goes by that name. Do I play dumb, or do I at least tell partially the truth? Let's go with the truth for the cop. Did you have any sort of fight during the game? We had a disagreement about the rules of the game. It was just a game like any other. Let's say it was just like a game. Yeah, let's do it that way. Really? That's not what I heard. Then it is not true that you two have a mutual friend. Wagner always had a talent for bad companions. So I can assume that you are not a friend of the man known as Hogg. I'm certainly not. I'll not answer anything else before knowing the reason of these questions. Hogg was found dead in his apartment. I'm just questioning possible witnesses. I'm gonna need you to come with me to the police station, Mr. Faust. Do I need a lawyer? No, you're not being charged with anything. I just want to formalize your testimony. I ain't going anywhere with him if he's not arrested me. Alright, I'll go with you. Look behind you, a three-headed monkey. Damn it, I just could have said no, I don't want to go. I don't have to lie to the man. I'll just say, let's do it, let's lie. Three-headed monkey, he's got to turn and check that out. I pushed the police officer and ran. That fat donut-eater cop wouldn't be able to catch me. But to my surprise, there was another police officer, young and full of energy. Freeze! Damn it! I ran frantically. Yeah, I've got a 1. I'm not gonna outrun him. But the police officer managed to catch me. Settle down, boy. You're done now. I was thrown into a cell in the back of the police station. This will be your waiting room. I don't like the looks of the guy in my... I don't like my cellmate. Let me out. Until the police chiefs have time to answer. Take up your testimony, I should say. At least I have company now. I don't know. What's your name, boy? Do I say Foss or do I keep silent? Let's play silent. Don't want to talk, boy? Tell me, for what kind of crime did the weird old woman frame you? You made the pact, didn't you? Nah, this time I'm not gonna. I made no pact. There's no point in lying to me. Well, the fact that I could ask you about the pact already proves it. You made it too. It was that crazy old woman who found a way to get me in jail. She made them believe I killed an idiot known as Hogg. Damn it. So it was you? I was arrested for the same. I was arrested for the same reason. I shouldn't be surprised. That old woman tells many lies, and somehow manages to make everyone believe her. We are innocent, both of us, of this crime at least. She killed Hogg herself, every time. When I first met him, he had already died several times. What the hell are you talking about? He was alive and well the last time I saw him. And how can you be so sure? The dead do not talk, walk, play basketball, or laugh in my face. And people do not sell their souls in exchange for wishes, right? You know nothing about death. You know nothing about this world. What you assume to be true may also be false. And what you assume to be false, hell, that may be true. Intelligence. I didn't trust him at all. But in an awkward way, what he said did make some sense. I noticed for the first time how much I didn't really know. Just how stupid and arrogant it was to believe. Just how stupid and arrogant it was to believe so blindly in the truth spoken to me. It was like seeing for the first time things had always been in plain sight. I see. I wasn't wrong about you. I knew you were smart. Hogg died the first time a few years ago. He was a drug dealer who got involved with whom he shouldn't. And how do you know all this? Let's focus on what's more important, okay? The question you should be asking is, how does a dead man come back to life and just go around walking and talking and all that? Okay, how does a dead person come back to life? I guess we're not going to talk about it. Somehow that strange woman stalks souls of other people and uses them as currency to bring people back, not as humans, but as some sort of undead. When Hogg died, the old woman made an offer he couldn't refuse. She told him she could bring him back to life, but he would have to pay her a debt before dying again. The amount of soul required to turn someone into undead is enormous. And the deal that the strange woman offered to Hogg was that he should pay the double of this amount. Hogg thought he could collect enough souls to get credit with that crazy woman, so that he could come back to life when he died, which is very useful, of course, for a drug dealer. And that is why he always so desperate to collect souls. But he was very naive. The old woman would never allow that to happen. Whenever he reaches his goal, she finds a way to kill him again. So in this way, he always comes back to life in debt, which works perfectly well for her plans. In addition to no longer being a human, Hogg is now a slave, and only if he accepted death could he rest in peace. He tried to make a bet on your soul, right? It made no sense to hide anything from you, does it? It's not like that. I'm just in this situation longer than you. We're not the first, and we won't be the last. That crazy woman uses people who are afraid of death, such as Hogg, to collect as many souls as possible, to do who knows what. I found out too much and started to cause trouble. Then she found a way to get me here. Sorry, but why not just kill you? The old woman is a perfectionist and has a sense of humor. If she killed me, she'd not have my soul. And she finds it amusing to put all the people who bother her in one place. So all the prisoners that are here are people accused of killing Og? That makes no sense. Several people accused of the same crime. Wake up, Foss. Stop trying to make everything make sense, okay? We're talking about magic here. It's a type of her magic. She makes people believe in absurdities. Do you still doubt me? No, you're right. What makes sense, or something about you doesn't seem right. Let's go with this one. Let's keep pushing him. It's natural that you suspect me. At this point, only an idiot wouldn't suspect me. But take a look around. Did you notice something strange in the cell? I hadn't. But I'm looking now. Besides two inmates talking about souls, you mean? Wow, I'm a mouthy bastard, ain't I? Yes, two guys who made the pact in the same cell wouldn't already be too much of a coincidence. But that's not all. Look around. There's nowhere where we can see our reflection. He was right. I hadn't noticed that. But that cell was all absolutely matte. The iron bars were dirty and rusty. There wasn't anything that someone could use to see a clear reflection. This place has been prepared to receive us. We have no way to make any wishes here. You're right, it's a trap. Yes, and especially made to hold people who made the pact. Welcome to my world, kid. Anyway, I figured out how to see my reflection here. So tell me how. Let's get out of here. No. What do you mean? I can't tell you. It's not that simple. I knew I couldn't trust you. Why are you betraying me now? I'll make you talk even if it is by force. Shit, I can't force him. Let's do that. I knew I couldn't trust you. I'm not trying to harm you. I'd help you if I could. Damn you, you bastard. I have no choice. The wish I need to make requires a lot more souls than I have. That's why I need your help. Let's make a deal. And what makes you think I'll give you my soul? I don't expect you to give me anything. I need your soul. And you need to know how to see your reflection here, and you need more souls to get out of here. You're going to need my soul. Here's the deal. We will bet all the souls we have against each other. Then we'll let luck decide. I don't like that idea. Do you think I like this Russian roulette? We have to do this because there's no other way. It will be better if one of us can be free than if we both spend our days locked in here. You're insane. He was silent. I didn't know if he had given up or if he was planning something. Time went by. I was tired and hungry. When I was thinking about considering making the bet, a police officer entered the cell. Boss, I came here to free you. It was the same police officer who threw me here, but something was different about him. Quickly, before she knows it. Okay. I am not going to be freed. Ask for help from that witch. You made a deal with her. Liar. Whoa, shit. That was loud. They shot him in the head. His body fell to the ground. He was dead. After running away from the police station, he took me to an abandoned building. homeless and addicts were using the building as shelter. He took me through a door and then scribbled some drawing on the floor and took me to an isolated room. I don't have much time, so pay attention. You need to get away of this country as soon as possible. Take this envelope. Here's a fake passport with your photo and a ticket to Panama. Hey, I'm going someplace warm. You agree with this plan? Panama? Yes, the flight is tomorrow morning. You'll be safe there. I left a snack for you in the corner. Eat, sleep, and go to the airport as soon as the sun rises. Why are you helping me? I can't let her find you. Your life is not the only one at stake here. I have to go. Wait a second. Ooh. Thank you. How can I trust you? Yeah, let's find out. Use our intelligence. I freed you from prison, didn't I? See you later, boy. Don't get caught. I'll try. And I stood there alone with my thoughts. I didn't want to run away, but I knew it would not be safe to stay in the country without a woman pursuing me. I decided to do what the police officer suggested, to eat, sleep, and go straight to the airport. Next morning, I was at the airport. I had only the envelope and my clothes. I came to check in for the flight AZ666. Oh yeah, that's a great flight number. Nothing wrong with that. Ah yes, the flight to Panama City with a stop in Dublin. Dublin? That's a pretty strange stop for a flight to Panama, isn't it? Several ports are closed because of bad weather. It's a rather unpleasant coincidence, but Dublin is currently one of the few airports with good weather conditions. If you prefer, we can change your ticket, so you can look for a better flight. No need to change anything. Damn it, boy. 666? I couldn't afford to wait. The plan was to leave the country. Ireland or Panama, the important thing was to escape. Far from the old woman. Far from the madness. Chapter 3. Destiny, Fate, and Destination. I was so tired that I slept soundly through the trip. The stewardess had to wake me up. We had arrived in Dublin. Excuse me. Where should I go to make my flight connection to Panama City? There must be some misunderstanding, sir. There's a direct flight, sir. There's no flight connection. And if I may add, it would be quite strange to make a stop in Dublin on a flight to Panama. Yeah, I know it makes no sense, but that's what I was told. It's written here on my ticket, look. 1 minute, please. Let me check, sir. Sir, I don't know how to explain this. I'm very sorry for what happened. Your connection wasn't in this city. I don't know how the attendants didn't notice you were embarking on this flight. With the wrong ticket. And now what should I do? What about the bad weather? Bad weather? The only way you could justify a connection in Dublin would be if the world was coming to an end. Where did you learn geography? Don't worry, sir. You can book your flight to Panama for tomorrow morning. And I'll have to wait here? You'll be staying in a nearby hotel. At our expense, of course. There's nothing suspicious about this. Okay, thanks for helping. No, I can't wait here. Thanks for helping. I know I'm going to end up there anyways. I was not satisfied, but I knew it was important to be out of the country. Oh, I see my soulmate. What am I going to do? And the idea to walk around and enjoy Dublin also didn't seem so bad. A girl passed by, close to me. She seemed familiar. And there was something special about her. Suddenly I realized that I knew her. She was Peg. I felt that I needed to say something. Hey! There was a lot of thought process in that. She didn't recognize me right away. Faust! Hey, hi! I'm just passing by. I had a problem with my flight, so I'll have to stay here in Dublin. And then I saw you and wondered, I know you saw me and thought, who is that crazy girl talking to herself? Wasn't expecting to find her. I was puzzled, so I said the first thing that came into my mind. Yes, nice to see you. Nice to see you too. So, why did you come to Dublin? Pleasure or business, madame? Business, I guess. I may move here. I have an opportunity here, but what are you doing? What are you doing around here? I had to catch a connection, but I had a few problems, so I'll have to stay in Dublin. Oh yeah, you already said that. She was nervous, I could easily tell. Anyway, what a coincidence. I need to get my hotel now, so I need to get going. But listen, there's a pub I heard of. Do you want to meet me there? Yeah, I'd love to see you again. What's the pub called? Cursed Soul. It's easy to find, just ask City Cabbie. Yeah, nothing wrong with this. I'll be there by 9 probably. Hey, I'll meet you there then. See ya. The hotel room was simple, but it was neat. I took a bath and changed my clothes. After a while, someone knocked at my door. The door opened and a black man came in. I don't know why I needed to establish that he was black. It's obviously black. I would really appreciate if strange people stopped coming out of nowhere. Damn you, Faust. Of all the bloody places in this world, why'd you come to Ireland? What's wrong with you? There's a strange thing about him. One of the man's eyes was green. Just one. This was happening all the time. You were supposed to be in Panama. Get out of here before I call the police. How do you know that? Who are you? Let's go with that. I'm the bloke who's trying to save your bloody arse. It must be, yeah, they're overseas, so arse, but it's ass. I'm trying to save his ass. The task you are making annoyingly hard. She's too powerful here. I can't protect you here. Protect me? Yes, from the witch. This is her land. She was born in these lands. Here, her powers are stronger, and she can manipulate many kinds of energies. We need to get you out of here immediately. We need to go. I leave tomorrow. Where are you going? Panama. Her powers are not stronger in Dublin, but her lands are nearby. Are you sure you will do exactly as I say this time? You need to leave this country. Yes, I'll leave. I'm here by mistake. I already have the correct ticket and all that. Alright, but be careful. She's around here. Don't leave Dublin and do not get by any means close to Galway. Hey, wait. Or thanks. Yeah, hey, wait. What do you bloody want now? Yeah, let's find that out. Damn you, boy, you're not polite, I'll give you that. I know, quite odd, but calling me it, even for you, is way too much. The less you know, the better for you. Just get on that bloody flight to the magical city of Panama and carry on with your life. I took care of everything. You will be okay there. Bye, mate. That funny eye of yours is messing with your mind, pal. How the hell am I going to protect myself for something I don't even know? It's funny, you know, men with funny eyes appearing in my life telling me I'm in danger. And they don't explain me shit, and then they just leave. It's not very reassuring, you know. You are right. I'll tell you exactly what you need to know. No more, no less. What do you want to know, boy? Who are you really? What does that witch want with me, and why are you helping me? Oh, I definitely want to know why he's helping me. I have a parcel of blame in all of this. I am part of the reason why she's playing with your life. It's because of the story I have with her, an old story. What do you want to know, boy? Who are you really? I know that old woman. You know her? Better than I would like to. She's the one who cast this curse on me. Curse? My fate is to die again and again and again and always come back in the end. That doesn't make much sense. Oh yeah? Look at you. A guy who sells his soul bit by bit. Every time I die, my spirit goes to the body of someone who is going to die soon. It's dreadful. Most of the times it takes a couple of days. It's a pretty unpleasant process when the person is ill. And when the person is healthy, I just kept waiting for something horrible to happen, some kind of violent death. This isn't any better than the illness, really. I've been suffering countless deaths century after century, boy. The first time I appeared in your life, I was an old man with lung cancer. And then I was a police officer. Did he die? Yes, the witch killed him. That's a trick I can use against that bloody witch. Every now and then she needs to kill someone, and I can use my powers over that person to sometimes possess them. Many times I was able to possess someone before she even wanted to purposely kill them. Quite a useful little trick. That story makes no sense at all. I'll leave that sense thing to you, boy. I'm just telling you the bloody truth. So what do you want to know? What does this witch want with me? Better for you not to know, boy. Oh, well, for crying out loud. You said you were going to answer my questions. And trust me, you wouldn't like to know. I need to know. I need to understand. What you really need to know is she wants you to lose most of your soul. I'm at 77% still that I have. And what the hell didn't you tell me that before? What does she want with my soul? You should be wise enough to know that. You shouldn't sell your soul for stupid things. Not even for things that you would get anyway, sooner or later. Besides, at this time, you're supposed to be safe. What do you want to know? I have no more questions. I'll let you rest for now then. Take care, boy. Bye. I decided to take a little nap. I was tired. When I woke up, it was nighttime. I wanted to enjoy the city. I thought it would be a good idea to go out and find me a nice pub. I went to the pub Peg had told me about. Of course I did. The one that's gonna eat souls. Nothing wrong with that. The cursed soul. Great. Awesome choice. I should have increased my intelligence. Name seemed ironically appropriate. Hi, how can I help you, fellow? This pub is an interesting name. The Cursed Soul. This is typical pub with an unusual history. In the early 20th century, a famous master brewer built this place. He always dreamed of having a pub, share the joy and help people create bonds, he had said. But he was always broke. He loved to gamble and he always lost everything. One day he said he had won a big bet and had all the money he needed. But he was not happy. Why not? Perhaps because of the emptiness we feel after getting what one wants in exchange for who we are. The fact is that he committed suicide on the opening day. That is macabre. Macabre? I would have said that sucks. Even more suckish is that he changed the name of the pub at short notice. The Cursed Soul wasn't the original name. He said the new name was to represent the price he paid for the pub to last forever. Well, the pub is still here, firm and strong after all this time. Now you tell me, fellow, what do you think that happens when someone commits suicide? I will say they burn in hell, I guess. You might not believe me, but your guess is quite right. When a person interrupts their own destiny, it alters the fate of all the people that would have been touched by that life. Every friend, every lover, every stranger on the way home, all those people have their fate interrupted to a greater or lesser degree. What does a stranger passing the street next to me have to do with my fate? Everything has something to do with everything else. Interrupting the fate of so many people is something that has harmful consequences for those who commit it. I always do that. I tell the story of the pub. I ask the same question, but I'll never forget the answer that an old lady gave me. What did she say? That a person who commits suicide leaves a part of their soul behind forever, and that part of the soul transforms itself and becomes something new, separated from its source. It spends its days there, working to prevent other people from making the same mistake. I've heard stories of this kind, and she said more. She said that some witches are able to trap and enslave those souls, and use them to influence others. They speak things in other people's ears, convincing them to do things they don't want to do. Pacts, trades, betting. That woman is very creative. Creative indeed. Creativity is the most underrated tool, and the most powerful one. It is through creativity that we see through the mirror of reality and unveil the truth. Makes sense? Nonsense? Huh? Let's say it makes sense. It does. You still have much to learn, Faust. How do you know my name? I heard it the last time, don't you remember? I knew. Last time, but I've never been here. It's okay, fellow. By the way, you may call me Garson. I am not feeling well. Feeling some kind of vertigo. Oh, hello, there she is again. Well. Was wondering when you would show up again. Did you miss me, honey? That bartender seems to know some things. Now I know what you are. Another slave of the witch. Such harsh words for a boy. This is how you thank me for having helped you so much? Helped? All you did was give me stupid ideas. Ah, but I also gave you good advice. More than I could have given. It is your fault if you only listen to the bad ones. Anyways, I'm very close to getting rid of her. And you will help me. And why would I help you? One hand washes the other, as you would say. I want to get rid of her. And you too. I don't want to be involved in anything with you. Let's see. Okay, I'm listening. I can't go into details now. She may listen. She vanished and I was again alone with the bartender. Enough talking. You came here to drink. A beer would be great. I'm on it, fellow. I'd barely taken the first step when she appeared. You started without me. Oh my. I'll have to run to catch you. I still wasn't feeling comfortable with her. I couldn't understand. I had even sold a part of my soul to have a chance with her. As if a part of her charm had gone away with the soul I sold. It wasn't meant for me to be in Dublin, but I was, and so was she. It was already late, so I decided to go back to my hotel room. On the way back, I found a person I knew better than I would like to. I knew it would be easy to bring you here, Faust. What do you want from me? This time, he will not protect you. I looked behind me and saw the man in the suit. Faust, run. Shut up. She made a gesture with her cane and the poor man rose above the ground. I could break each one of the another gesture, and with a dreadful snap, his leg twisted. Bones. His arms began to twist. With small gestures, she made each one of his fingers twitched. Body and kill you infinite times, and you still not have what you deserve for having killed my son. Sorry, there was nothing else I could do. As soon as my son gets a new body, we will change the past. Each one of his descendants, yours and your children, with that woman, all Fausts. All of them will no longer exist, and my son and I will have that life that you denied us. She made one last gesture with her hand, and his neck was broken. That woman was dangerous. I hadn't understood what she wanted to do with me. But I would not wait to see, but I knew I had to face her head on, or let me go. I have done nothing to you. Let's run. I tried to run, but when I turned around, she was right there in front of me. Well, that didn't work. You're too important for me to let you escape. Her eyes penetrated within me in a way I could not explain. In a few seconds, I had passed out. I woke up without knowing for how long I had been sleeping. I was laid down, arms outstretched. Behind my head, a tombstone under an old tree. Around me, symbols drawn with some sort of white powder. Back to me, facing the moon, was the witch. I tried to move, but my body was paralyzed. Wait, what? What is this place? Under the ground, immediately below you, in the same position, are the bones of my son. It's been too long, hundreds of years we waited so long for this moment. Finally, I'll be able to fix it all, to make it right, to change the past. And what do I have to do with all of this? When my son died 666 years ago, I started a ritual. A ritual which last step must be done by him using your body. Body that was supposed to be his. But it's supposed to be his. Change the past, he was saying. I can go with this one. That man with green eyes is the father of my son. When he allowed my son to get killed by the church, he broke the fate of our heritage. I was supposed to have grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Instead, I watched the lineage of that woman profile, a Catholic woman whom he married. You are a descendant of that man, Faust. Born on the same day as my son, evening of April 30th. You should have been the reincarnation of him. Reincarnation does not exist. It is as I told you. It makes no difference whether you believe it or not. After all this banter with selling your soul and other things, you still doubt what you see. I'm crazy. I must be crazy. When my son died, I imprisoned a part of his soul with me. And the part of his soul that I had bonded with that man, I have abandoned. The part that is within you. So, is this why I've always felt incomplete? Yes, but you'll be whole pretty soon. Although you won't remember anything. When the soul of my son takes over your body, his personality will take precedence over yours. I want nothing of that man in my son. When he and I get together again, he will use this dagger to complete the ritual, and history shall be rewritten. Why are you doing this only now? It needed to be done today. Today is the day that my son died, the anniversary of his death. I've kept my eye on you for a very long time. Do you remember the first time you saw me? At the bus stop? No. The first time was just a moment before that. We were on the same day as my son. Oh, it was the lady. I do remember. It's 1 in 365 chance, not so much of a coincidence. Why are you telling me all this? One of the conditions for the ritual is that you know exactly what is being done. Condition I have just fulfilled to the letter. I followed you from afar since the day you were born, and guaranteed that your life was the most tedious possible. After all, I needed you to make that pact, so you would end up selling as much of your soul as possible. The less soul you have in this body of yours, the easier it shall be for my son to take control over your personality. I didn't use all that much. I only used 23%. You're not as weak as I would like, but you are weak enough. My son should have no trouble overcoming your personality with his own. If you do not resist, it'll be less painful. She stuck the dagger right on my left hand. I felt an excruciating pain. It was terrible. I could scream, but I could not struggle. In fact, it is painful anyways. Her voice sounded distant. Very distant. I opened my eyes. It was like I was at the bottom of an endless ocean. I wondered if I was dying. What the? You're still alive. Let's go with who are you? My name is Cedric. My mother must already have spoken to you about me. What do you want from me? I thought you already knew that. My mother wants to put me in your body, and she also wants me to take over your mind. Where am I? We are inside your mind. In this exact moment, we are sharing your body. Friendly, for now. The ritual has begun. Do not fight. And why would I do that? We can make a deal. Deal? I hate my mother, that manipulative hell of a witch. She kept me prisoner all this time. She just wants to have control over everything. I have no intention of following her plan, and I don't believe we can live as one whole. But we can share the same body? One of us might always be in control. Which one of us? You? Me? It depends on who has the strongest will. Probably swearing. Shit. It's not so bad. The one that is not in control can still be heard. Do I accept it, or do I do not want this? I knew you couldn't be that stupid, Faust. Okay, I admit, I tricked you. I got all the soul I needed to get free in our special night together. So that's how you got free. What's happening? Yes, what is happening? That witch imprisoned me. She took my better side, transforming me into this simple being, and enslaved me. She has forced me to use my gifts to trick men and women in order to make them trade their souls for their foolish desires. You are just another one of her slaves. You just accept to serve her in order to escape the punishment for suicide. You know very well who's responsible for my suicide. Your mother manipulated me into doing what I did. He's swearing. Bad boy. Just like she's been doing for centuries with so many people. And it's your fault. I'm not guilty of my mother's actions. I didn't ask to die. No, but she was only able to keep you imprisoned with her because you accepted to. I didn't want to die. For God's sakes, I couldn't imagine she wouldn't go through all this. Change the past. How many souls has she collected to do this? She is already weak for having started the ritual. Give me what's left of your soul, Faust, so I can have a body and then enough power to vanquish her. All my soul? You are already condemned. At least she won't be able to alter the past this way. Are you really going to give her all your soul so she can get rid of all of this? My deal is a better option, Faust. Faust, don't believe him. Once he gets into your body, he will imprison your personality. If you take my deal, I will grant you a wish. Even though your personality might be gone, I shall grant it to you. And how do I know you're going to grant it at all? Let's make a bet. I bet 100% of my soul that I will fulfill my promise. That means that if I do not fulfill it, I'll lose all my soul and the control over your body will be all yours. If she finishes the ritual and he finishes his mother's ritual, your father, your grandfather, and all your ancestors from the last 666 years shall not exist anymore. They will simply be gone. And of course, you shall not exist either. Time in that place was a strange thing. I could not define if I was taking the fastest decision in my whole life, if I was making it, or if hours went by while I was deciding. No solution seemed good enough, so I decided to give her my soul. I decided to take his deal. Ooh. So with his, if I take his deal, he's doing 100% of his soul. And then it would be my personality. But But if I give it to her, since I didn't use very much of my soul, she should have enough energy to beat her if she really is going to do that. Because she said she was weak, and I did not use much of my soul. Ooh. So it comes down to, do I think he's gonna screw up, and then I'll get 100% of my, either I'll have my whole body or I'll have the percentage of my personality? Or do I give it to her and hope that she beats the witch and releases me? I'm gonna give it to the pretty lady. Oh, here we go. I trust you. Kill that witch, free that man from his curse, and stop all this madness. I felt my soul leaving. I'm down to 0%. I gave her 77%. Nothing else mattered. Well, let's make a deal. You let me take Phos's body, and I, myself, kill my mother. Sure. She got 2 daggers made of pure energy and plunged them into his chest. I'm gonna kill that witch myself. He's swearing again. Man, he's got a mouth on him like a sailor. Thanks, Phos. Son. Son, where are you? She was screaming desperately for her son, but all that was left in the body was my own mind. No soul, nothing to care about, just emptiness. Everything I've done, for nothing. My son, forgive me, I failed you. Yeah, you did, old witch. You here? Yes, and you that have spent all your energy in this absurd ritual are now completely defenseless. Doesn't matter. Everything is lost. It would have never worked. You should have known that. Even if Cedric could take over Phos's body and soul, he hates you. That's a lie. Instead of letting him fulfill his fate, you've imprisoned him with a false promise all these years. I've done it for love. No, don't say for love. You've done this for you. You want to control everything. You've lied, manipulated, killed, used other people's souls to your own purpose. And you are about to alter centuries of destiny of uncountable people. Everything because you were not able to let things happen differently than how you wanted them to. And who are you to judge me? Maybe this is really not my place to be. But as one of your victims, it's my right to kill you. I saw her kill the old witch, but I didn't feel a thing. I would not feel a thing ever again. Nothing. Ever. Nothing. Is this patient 275? Nothing. 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 No one knows who he is or where he came from. All we know is that he keeps repeating the same thing all the time. All he says is nothing. If I were him, I would sell my soul to simply die. Yeah, living like that is just wrong, man. Nothing. 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 Son of a bitch, that wasn't good ending. I got screwed. I made the wrong choices. I should have sold more of my soul. I could have got the girl. Could at least had some action or something. not have been nothing. It would have been something. Oh my goodness gracious. We won, but I didn't get anything. I shall have to play that game again at another time. Thank you guys for tuning in. I've got some more of these games that I'm going to play, and I am definitely going to play this game again. I'm going to sell a hell of a lot more of my soul to get something, so that at least at the end, if I do have that nothing or die, I'll have added myself a piece of something. So we'll talk to y'all later, and again, thanks for tuning in.